Hello everyone, Randy here, and today we're hopefully going to be putting new speakers, rear speakers, in my truck here. For those of you who watched the previous video there, you notice, I don't know again what they call this outside bit here, but it is gone. If I bring it up close to the camera there, it is gone on these current speakers. So we cracked them open in the last video. Oh yeah, you can see a piece of this stuff there. Again, whatever that stuff is. Pretty much all, I don't know, vibrated out of there or something. It's gone. Interesting, the screw stuck to it. So anyway, we need to figure out how to get the old speakers out. And this is a bit of a conundrum to me. Notice the screw. And yes, that is a screw, because if you look, you can see there's the screw there. But exactly how does one go about getting a, and this is round by the way, this isn't, you know, I was thinking maybe a hex head. No, this is perfectly round here. So this isn't like some small socket. This is a perfectly round, smooth, flat head on here. So I'm not exactly sure how to go about getting these out yet. Haven't really figured that out. I'm thinking we'll probably have to go at it from the back side here, maybe twist them out far enough. And then we can get something on the front here maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, new speakers. I just went to eBay. Looked up the rear speakers here. They had several of these units on there, but they were all like used. So I was like, well, I don't really want to get a used unit of one of these. I mean, what's the chances of it being in the same condition mine are? So I figured new speakers, and this is what at least eBay showed that are supposed to fit in here. So hopefully they're right on that. We'll find out. So all right, let's figure out how we're going to get the old speakers out here first. That is going to be the first problem. Okay, I've started removing them here. Actually not going too bad. They're not that tight, which, I mean, yeah, if they did tighten them down, how would you tighten them down? Just taking the pliers here to the back side of them. And I might have to cut those wires so I can get to that one. It's a little bit difficult though. I need like a non-magnetic because it's sticking on there, but just turning them here as far as I can. And like I say, they turn somewhat easily. And I'm gonna have to cut those wires here a minute. Let me grab a snippers. Might have to figure out where those wires are going to connect to. Oh, those wires are pretty brittle. Pulling them apart there, I didn't realize that. Okay. Oh, we do have a marked one. Okay. I thought they were both black. We do have one with a white stripe on it there. And I'm kind of curious as to why they would put a screw like this in here. It seems like screw like this would be more expensive than just a regular screw. I mean, you can't tighten them down. And you can't tell me this is like an anti-theft preventative measure or something. Because if somebody was going to steal this, why would they just not take the 3 screws that holds this whole unit down then? There's 3 Phillips screws that hold the whole thing down. Okay, there we go. And I don't plan on reusing those screws, by the way. For those of you wondering, we're going to get something different. Or I'll find something different, or we'll stop by the hardware store or something. Okay, see if we can get the last one here. There we go. Okay, it actually wasn't too bad. So yeah, there's the old speaker. Any questions as to what's wrong with that? Yeah. Okay, let me get the other one out here a minute, and then we'll see if the new ones will fit. And like I said, I might have to find some screws here that'll fit too. Okay, there we go. Just got the second speaker out as well. You can see not in any better shape. There's a little bit left on that one, but it's definitely not connected. So cut the wires on it already. And yeah, here again, here's a close-up of those screws. Look at that, nothing on there. Perfectly round. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, let's see if the new speakers fit here. And like I said, let me find some screws here in a minute as well. Okay, I found some screws. Now, I was actually just looking at the picture. I might actually not even need screws. I might need some sort of bolts and nuts instead. So maybe we don't even need those screws that I just found there. So let's open this up here. We can get them out anyway. Wow. Let's see, am I doing something wrong here? Oh, there we go. Just tight. Okay, And by the way, when I ordered this on eBay, it came with this wiring harness kit. I don't know if I need this or not. I guess we'll find out. Good information there, I guess, if you want to read that. Oh, ace. Screws, right, check. Let's get them out of here. There we go. Okay. That's the same size. Yes, they are the same size, but they are going to mount differently, aren't they? Okay, worth noting. Let's see, I don't know if you've seen that in the video there. You can see the same size. We got the mounting flanges there. So that's going to be a little bit different. Assuming that mounts up with this. Okay, yep. Now, does this front piece come off? Oh, it does. Okay. So that might work. We put that on there. It doesn't fit perfectly, but it fits. Okay. We don't have to use it. We can use this too, I guess. It doesn't really matter. We'll see once. That actually fits over too yet. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we'll definitely have to drill some new holes here then. And like I said, I'll have to probably get some bolts of some sorts too. Hopefully that's actually going to clear. It actually looks like it might be a little too tall. Well, that'd be a problem. We'll have to see once, I guess. Are these taller? Oh, by quite a bit. Okay. Well, let me figure this out here in a minute, and we'll be back. Okay, I think we've figured out what I'm more or less going to do here. I'm going to try to mount these, for one thing, as low as possible in here, so it'll just clear yet. At least I'm thinking it will anyway. Next thing I noticed, I don't think I'm going to use these, but the original grill actually fits perfectly inside the new one. I don't know if that was supposed to be that way or just works out that way, but it does. Next thing, the wiring harnesses. Harnesses do not work with my truck. They're the wrong style. If you notice, the connections there are that way. Mine are this way. So not going to work. Actually, you know what? Yeah, there's the wiring harness that's on my truck. You can see how they're this way as opposed to that way. So not going to work. But what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut them off here because they do connect to the speaker, and I'll splice them in with the original wiring. The only thing I got to figure out here is which color. We got black, and then we got black with a stripe on it. Needs to go with which color on here. I'm thinking probably the white is that one and the black is that one. I'm thinking. We'll find out. At least that's the way I'm thinking I'm going to hook them up. If it don't work, I have to flip them around, I guess. So let's get started here. We're going to drill some holes in here. And what size would that be about? Maybe a 3/16? I would say that is a 3/16. You know what? Smaller drill might be easier. So, try to line this up somewhat evenly. And I'm doing it on my tool chest here, so I don't want to drill all the way through yet. Okay, now we'll drill all the way through. Okay. Yeah, so that should work quite nicely. Now I just need to find some screws and bolts that'll fit through here. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute here. Can I screw up into here, I bet? Let me see if I have the right size screw. I might actually have the right size screw. Maybe we got to screw into it from this way as opposed to going at it from that way. Let me look at this here a minute. Because actually looking at this, it looks like you can thread into these. Okay, I went and got the screws I had out earlier back out here again. They seem to be about the right size, just maybe a little long. I might have to get shorter ones, we'll see once. Now it seems like no matter how many screws you have, you always have the ones that are either too long or too short. Tarnation, who drilled that hole? Line it up just a little bit better. There we go. Okay, 4 screws in. And then we'll put that on. Like I say, they might be just a little bit long. We'll have to watch that. See, I can't tell if that's lined up there. Try that again. There we go. Not as easy as it looks here, trying to get these screws to line up. Oh, you know why? Yeah, okay, I know why. They're slotted here. They're not slotted here, so I actually have to be a little more precise in my alignment. That's why. Okay. Well, nothing I can't fix with a drill here. We'll just take that back out. See, initially I was thinking, you know, we were going to bolt through, but then I realized, oh, we can screw into that. So, okay. Otherwise my alignment wouldn't have mattered so much. I'll say that's one nice thing about these. These are DeWalt Pilot Point. Yeah, Pilot Point they call them. You can actually move over just a little bit with a hole there. And it works really good for drilling right next to already existing holes. Okay, let's try this again here. Now, will the fronts line up? Of course not. Why would they? So you might have to re-drill these too, just to get them to line up good. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. And I'll just have to make sure I remember on the next one there, let's drill the holes a little more precisely. Actually, does the... Oh, the front grill comes off. Okay, good. I can take the front grill off and drill through the front here then. That'll work better. Yeah, I'd like to see you drill that close to an existing hole with a regular drill bit. Get my hand out of the way so you can actually see. That close to an existing hole. Don't think you could do that. Okay, we should be able to get something that lines up here now because I can see all the holes. Okay, we got 3 holes that are lining up perfectly. I can't quite see the 4th one yet. Okay, it's really close, off by just a little bit. Okay, now they're not going to be too long. Yeah, they're a little long. You can see them sticking through there. Close enough, I guess. Okay, as long as they're not poking into the screen or nothing, we should be good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, perfect. We got one done. Let me get the other one done here in a minute, and then we'll be back. Okay, I got the other speaker installed. You can see I got them mounted opposite ways here, so hopefully that'll work. Now we just need to do the wiring, and I haven't quite figured out the wiring yet. I do have my diagram here for the radio I just installed, but again, it's not being super helpful here, so I don't know which wire really goes where. So we're just gonna make a guess here. And we're going to go with, let's actually just split these apart here. Hopefully they split apart okay. They're a little, I don't know if you can hear that in the camera there. When I pull these apart, you can kind of hear them doing the not so good sounding rip apart. Okay, so we got those cut. We're going to cut these off. These are the adapters that came with the new speakers. And who's guess what gauge of wire we have here? 18 maybe? 18 appears to be real close, so it's close enough to get it done. And I'm just going to use some waterproof butt connectors here. Go. Okay. Let's do this one to this one. Just because I don't know why. I'm actually not really sure how I would figure it out, to be honest with you folks. What? Because the wiring diagram doesn't help me much. I got the truck wiring diagram. It doesn't say anything either as to, what's positive, negative. And of course, this connection here does not connect up with my truck either, so this doesn't help me either. Okay. And that'll fit on there really tight, which I guess is a good thing. And I do mean really tight. Wow. Like really, wow. That is tight. That little printed circuit board thing isn't on there that hard, or that good, I don't think. I'm going to see if I can find something to open this up with here in a minute. I don't want to push it on that hard and break something here. Okay, there we go. Got it on. Just used a little pick there and opened that connection up. Actually, I had to open it up quite a bit. Probably going to have to do the same thing with this one. And I mean, yeah, if you can tell, I had to open that up a lot to get it on there. Okay, do the same thing with this one. Suppose I could maybe try one out here first, maybe. I don't know if they'll work if I have one or the other disconnected. Okay, so this one I did the white, the black. Okay. Now, but connecting these together, yeah, probably isn't the greatest idea if you want like super good audio. But for my truck, it should be good enough, I think. I mean, if you're looking for, you know, for like the perfect audio, yeah, you probably should go with, probably should solder those together. Go. The big one fits on, it's the small one that is tight. Okay, let's hook these up in the truck here and see if they work. Okay, hopefully folks can actually see this somewhat here. Let's see, that one is going to go here. That one goes here. Or no, this one goes, that's the right way around. This one goes here. This one goes here. And one connected. And there's the other one. Okay. Now, let's see if they work. Okay, we got some of the best videos on the old YouTube there loaded up on the phone. Actually just last week's high-speed harvesting video just because it has some music with it. And this music I can play without getting in any trouble. So. I can hear this one's working. Go around the other side here. Okay folks, there we go. I think that'll actually wrap it up for this video here. I'm going to get them screwed down. They seem to be working, so hopefully that means I got the wiring the right direction around. And yeah, I think we're done here. I don't think there's anything else I have to do. The speakers work, so that's a good thing. Anyway, if folks have any comments or questions about this, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.